As always, guys, this is just for entertainment purposes only. This is not financial. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. In this video I would like to discuss dividend stocks, namely stocks that give a yearly, sometimes multiple year income to you while you can enjoy your life, so you're generating a passive income. But of course, to generate that income you first have to buy the stock with your well-earned money that you worked for, and we do not want to overpay. What we want is we want to get the right dividend stocks at the right price, and in this video I will show you what to look at when you're buying a dividend stock to make sure that you don't overpay and can enjoy a nice passive income. So I'm going to show you by doing this. I will analyze one of the stocks that I actually own. It's Intel, and I will show you why this is a good dividend stock and what potential it has for the future. So firstly, Intel is a very established company. It has a large market cap of $170 billion. The share price is rather stable even in this downturn market. It's down a little bit like all tech, but not that much. And here we see it trading at 82% below our estimate of fair value. So that's the calculation that Simply Wallstreet is making. If you're interested in using this tool, which I can highly recommend, then look at the comments below. In the description below there's a link that gives you 2 free weeks for Simply Wallstreet, so you can use to analyze your portfolio and see how well your stocks are balanced. The earnings have grown over the past 5 years, and it pays a reliable dividend of, here you can see it quickly, 3.5%. Not so high for a European stock, but actually for a US stock, a 3.5 dividend is above the SP 500. So that's really nice, especially for a technology company. That is really good. Something I also look at is the total common shares outstanding. So I would like this number to become lower and lower, and we see it goes from 4,700 million to now it's at 4,000. So that's a lot lower, and I know they still have money left to keep buying back shares. So that's something that I like to see. Something that I also like to see, of course, is an increase in growth. So 2022, we know that the earnings had dropped a little bit, but what are we seeing? According to analysts far from the future, we're seeing that 2022 was really like the lowest, and we're seeing a constant growth in the coming years. So it's going to towards a 10% growth. So that's outpacing the market. So that's really good. But of course, as a dividend, we want to see a growing dividend. And right now we see at the analysts, they are also predicting from the current 0.3, it's going to 0.4. So you're going to get almost a 5% dividend at the money you're investing right now. So let's look a little bit more at the details. What I also look at. So here, price over earnings. So it's actually going to rise a little bit because their earnings were lower because they're spending more money on research. And of course, margins, something that I also like to look at. That's the margins. So you see that here, their gross margin 54%. This is really good. It's not uncommon for a technology company. It's dropping a little bit for Intel, but it's going to go back to these levels. And net profit margin 31%, really good as well. Now looking at dividends, and I don't know in what way 2022 is already calculated at it, but I see a dividend yield of 3.5, but also important, the payout ratio. I have another video about NG, for example. There the dividend is higher. The dividend there is 6.8, but the payout ratio there is a lot higher as well. So there the payout ratio is 68%. So for 23%, it means if they would pay out 100% of the earnings, you would get about 12-13%. I don't know to calculate. In 5 years, you would make all your money back. Basically. So that's the investment you're doing. You are investing in that cash flow. And yeah, I mean, this is incredible. If Intel can make all the predictions through that they're trying to make through, then yeah, then Intel is going to grow really a lot, and your dividend is only going to increase the coming 10 years. So that's why I like Intel as a dividend stock, and that's why I've been accumulating Intel shares even as it's dropping. And I think it's great because when I started buying, I was paying 3% dividend, and now I can get it for even cheaper. Guys, I hope this has helped you a little bit to get a dividend portfolio. I started mine this year in the current market. I will definitely keep you up to date how my dividend is growing. I already got my first payments, and I hope this will encourage you to start your own dividend portfolio and to make sure that you are not overpaying to start that dividend portfolio. Thanks so much for watching. If you like my video, please like, please subscribe, and see you next time.